Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold on. Good morning. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me and y'all can hear me good. Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody slept well. You know what I'm saying? It is Taco Tuesday, honey. It is Taco Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday. Okay. Listen, y'all, we really do have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. But y'all, let me just tell y'all how when God truly do be looking out for you, can't no devil in hell stop nothing that God got for you. Y'all know after last night, after I went live, I got a phone call. And let's just say that your boy will be preparing some food for I got my boots on the ground. Anyway, I'm going to just see if any of y'all catch what I just said. I'm going to see if any of y'all catch what I just said. See, God is good. See, again, when God be looking out for you, you know what I'm saying? When your intentions are great and God be looking out for you, he be making things happen for you. Okay? So shout out. First of all, I want to shout out to my cousin. Shout out to my cousin. Shout out to my cousin. Anyway, y'all, let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. We got a couple things we actually got a lot to talk about. Okay? We're going to be talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. We're going to be talking about this young man that you guys see back here. His name is Julian Brown, y'all. He invented some stuff, and so we're going to talk about him. We got Miss Kenyatta Moore that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Candy Burris Tucker. I'm going to be talking about Dr. Melody Sheree Rogers. And there's a couple of other things that, of course, I didn't get a chance to put on the thumbnail, but I will talk about them as well. Let me speak to y'all, and then we're going to get into it. And yes, we got to talk about Trumpisha versus Beyonce as well. All right. Good morning, Demi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my mom. Shout out to y'all. To the kitchen crew as the members here. Thank you so much. Mama V, welcome, welcome. Miss Lori, welcome, welcome. Bama Girl, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Miss Gina, good morning. Welcome. Mocha Drop, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Carla, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Sweet Vern, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mama Bees, there you go, Mama Bees. See, Mama Bees, you wasn't in here in the live, but you always know that the live always turns into something, giggly, kikiing. These people up in this chat last night had me kikiing. Okay, the mods was in rare form last night. It was a time. Let's see, Miss Lillian. I'm not bothered. Good morning, good morning. Betty, good morning, good morning. Are you gonna put the corner? Now you're not going by yourself, is it? You going by yourself? You going by yourself? You know? Thank you so much, Bama girl. I appreciate it. Do we have to talk about Umar? Yes, I do, because I always like to drag Umar. Miss Gina. Maybe this may be your first time me talking about Dr. Umar since you yeah, I knew you was here to start out. What's up, Harold? What it do? What it do? Shout out to all of the mods in the chat. I appreciate you. I knew you was here, but I figured you had fell asleep. Figured you had went to sleep. Child, they say you the resident cook back there in the fellowship hall back there. That's what they said. Hey, Miss Diane, good morning. Good morning, Miss Tara. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Tiffany Queen Sag. Let me see. I want to make sure I miss nobody. Melanin Beauty, good morning. Good morning. LaQuanza, good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all so much for the congratulations. I appreciate it. I thought, girl, listen, again, when your intentions are great, God makes ways for you. When things are great, God truly makes ways for you. And so that's what's happening, and I'm here for it. All right. So let's me get this thing crack-a-lacking. Let me share my screen so we can get into the things, honey. All right. Child, I log on and the first thing I see is meat. Oh my. Okay. First thing I see is meat. Let's go ahead and knock out reality TV. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way, and then we'll move past that. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, y'all, girl, somebody go over there and get Mia Thornton from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Again, I want to get this reality TV stuff out of the way first. So, girl, look at Mia. Oh wait, where's my banner? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Now what I do? Hold on, y'all. We can be over here really trying to. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Girl, first of all, if anybody is, girl, you've been playing with people since you left, since you walked off that stage last season over on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. And I don't care what y'all say. If this woman come to Atlanta, if she comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I see what she doing. She trying to pre-produce before the producing starts. If she comes to Atlanta, I'm not watching Atlanta. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I don't want to see Mia's ass. I don't. Now let's get into it. So she said no and G and I aren't back together because she posted a picture of them, right? We do see each other every day and are deeply involved in raising our children together, and I'm so grateful. Yes, I'm single, not by choice. Ink decided that he didn't want to wait any longer to take our relationship to the next step, and I'm not ready nor in a position to enter another marriage right now. Of course you're not. I've been married combined in both marriages for 15 years. I think it's fair to date and spend time with me. Although, please note, I was deeply in love with him, but actions following the separation are placing a deep wound that may not be repaired on both sides, keeping it real. First of all, Mia, though, none of us are dumb because we knew this when y'all broke up the first time. When y'all weren't together the first time, we already knew what you was about. We already knew what Ink was about. Ink didn't really want you. What Ink was trying to do was he was definitely trying to use you, I guess, as maybe a stepping stone in his career. I mean, the people say Ink is well known or whatever. I ain't know the man. But sis, again, we peeped you. We been peeped you. Work-life balance. Currently, I'm a proud investor owner of 5 the joint chiropractic clinics in Maryland and in DC, building out 2 territories for the TOX in Atlanta. Founder, CEO, the House of Mia Moore, the Messy Mia Method, luxury home organization launching soon. Be blessed. Girl, the glow you see, it is what happens when you let go of people in situations that no longer serve you. Ma'am, you just got through saying ink let you go. Some, did she not just say ink let her go? She talking about stuff that no longer serves you. Girl, he let you go, according to you. Surround yourself with people with high vibrations and exude confidence. Most importantly, spend time practicing gratitude and truly putting in that self work, and place your energy into spaces that fuel your soul. It's a message. Last, we have no life to live, beauties. Wait. Oh, we have one life. I'm about to say no life. Okay. Okay, sorry. Last we have one life to live. Live. It's wait a minute. If it's not making you happy or adding value, leave it where you found it. Love you forever, Mia Moore. Girl, bye. Anyway, y'all, Mia just be doing too much. Mia do too much. Right. I'm with Queen Sheba. Let me like that comment. I'm with Queen Sheba. Girl, who gives a flying? Who cares? And then she turned around and reposted her exit from the Real Housewives of Potomac. All these blogs are picking it up, and I'm like, girl, we already knew that. Like, we've already talked about you leaving. Like, you've already given us this. So, girl, okay. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into Kandi since we're on the Potomac streets. Also, I did see where Beyond the Gates, I don't know if there was some people who are on Beyond the Gates or if they are producers for Beyond the Gates, but it sounds like y'all know Karen before she had to go get locked up, which Karen should be getting out real soon. I be thinking about Karen. I do. Do I think she should have been held accountable for what she did? Absolutely. But I miss Karen. And I think about Karen all the time. But anyway, y'all know Karen made an appearance on Beyond the Gates where you got not Mia, God dog it, Wendy, and I forgot who she said the other person was. Harold, do you know? Did you see that clip? I know Wendy Osefo is going to be a guest on Beyond the Gates, and it's somebody else. But they said that they were looking for Real Housewives of Potomac people. So I'm here for it. Okay, so let me show y'all this. I really pray for her. I pray for her. I really pray for Kandi. Because this is okay. She said, I got married on July the 10th to the love of my life. Prior to our marriage, I had a slight manic episode. It's been handled, and he encouraged me to get help and also stay off of social media. So I committed to that, but now I'm back. Healthy, happy, married to a good man. Kandi, it's the 29th of July. And this was 2 days ago. So you posted this on the 27th. Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm praying for Kandi. I'm praying for Kandi. That's all I want to say. I'm praying for Kandi. I don't think it was contested because they said that they are on Housewives. I can't remember who. I know it wasn't Ashley. I know it wasn't more Giselle. It was Giselle. It was Giselle. It was Giselle and Wendy. That's who it is. Giselle and Wendy. I had to think about that. So I was thinking in my mind, no, not contestant, but it's Giselle and Wendy. That's who it is. Nice to be nice. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Y'all, please hit that like button as you guys come in. Listen, I'm praying for Katie. I'm praying for Katie. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip here, and I'll play it. I'm praying for Katie. Yeah, I'm praying for Katie. Katie, may the blessings of the Lord be with you. May the blessings of the Lord be with you. Because I don't even know what the. I don't even know. Okay. I don't know what to say, Katie. Just prayers to you. Prayers to you, Katie. Prayers to you. Katie says she got married, y'all. All right. Let me see if I can find that clip really quick, because I know one of these reality pages posted it. That's how I saw it. Let me see. That's that clip of Shamea. I think this was before the reunion. Okay, so it's clearly not on here. Let's see if it's on OMFG. Oh my God, that sneeze been coming for the last 20 minutes. Finally. Whoa. Okay. Bless me. Bless me. I gotta find that clip. Maybe I saw it on Twitter. I know I seen that clip, but anyway, Wendy and Giselle are supposed to be special guests on Beyond the Gates, which is pretty dope. And because it's based out of Maryland, I think it's only fair for them to continue to keep getting the Potomac ladies. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. All right, moving on, honey. Moving on. Let's go ahead and get into Miss Kenya Moore, honey. Miss Kenya Moore. So it looks like Kenya Moore is in trouble over there with the spy, y'all. They are trying to get Miss Kenya Moore evicted. So let's go ahead and get into this. So it says, shout out to the neighborhood talk. So it says, not Kenya Moore twirling in the court. Neighbors, former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore is in the middle of a real estate shutdown, and it's all going down at the location of her hair spa in Cambly, Georgia. According to court documents, the property's landlord, Northland Chamber, however you say it, LLC, which owns the Deco at 5211, filed a eviction case against Kenya's company, More Vision Media, back in April of 2025. But Kenya didn't just sit back and let it slide. In June, she was hit with a countersuit, or she hit them, with a countersuit demanding over $89,000 in damages, claiming breach of contract and legal fees, because that dollar amount is way over the magistrate court can handle, or what the magistrate court can handle. Both parties just agreed to move the whole situation to the Superior Court. It's been a lot of chatter surrounding Kenya and this salon that many call empty. I guess we now know why. Oh my God, that was shady boots. Kenya, now why you not down here in these? See, you love to come at individual people. Kenya, why you not down here in these comments? Okay. Listen, I've heard so many things surrounding this hair salon, and the reality is that businesses are always kind of going to go through things, right? Businesses are always going to go through things. I'm not sure they did put the little document up here, child. I'm not sure what the outcome of this is going to be. I think we hear several different things. There's one piece of it that says, that Kenya decided not to pay because they owed her for renovating the place or whatever the case may be. So can you listen? I wish you the best, honey, but girl, okay, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many different stories out here. We would have to read that lawyer. I mean, we have to read that lawsuit and even her suing them back because that's the only fair thing to do, right? But I don't know. She might be better off doing hair out of her kitchen at this point. Harold, that's the thing, dude. She don't even do hair like that. She don't even do hair like that. She trying to fool us by sitting up washing hair in that little bowl or whatever. But Kenya, we don't know Kenya more to do no hair like that. You know? Hey, April, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If I did not speak, good morning to you. All right. Moving on, child. Kenya, I don't know what you're gonna do, but okay. All right. Is that all I got for reality TV? No, I got Kandi. Okay, so Kandi spoke in regards to Shamea and Porsha's friendship. She said she wasn't choosing a side. Kandi, it is given that you are choosing a little bit of a side. No shade, no tea, sis, but it is given that you're choosing a little bit of a side. And I think it's okay if you choose Shamea's side over Porsha. You know, Porsha, I'm sure you have your feelings and things about Porsha. So I get that. But I mean, I just think we need to be honest and we need to be 1,000 about the situation. And being 1,000 about the situation, sis, it is most definitely, you know, I don't know, it's given that to me. Why am I not finding nothing in? I thought I saved it. It's on the neighborhood talk. Hold on. Why am I looking at what's Kandi? Okay. Here we go. Right here. Let's take a listen. Let me share my desktop audio. All right. Let's take a listen, child.
I told Shamea a few things. One, I told her she really don't need that show. If she don't want to go back, she does not have to go back. And, you know, it'll be just fine. You know what I mean? She can live her best life. She has a wonderful marriage and a wonderful family. You know what I mean? But I said if she chooses to go back, then definitely don't hold back on her feelings. I don't really think that she lied. I feel like, okay, first of all, this is not me picking sides between the two, okay? I feel like there were issues in the friendship prior, and I feel like Shamea should have said something before instead of just acting like everything was okay. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes when things aren't okay, it's okay for you to have an attitude about it. It's okay for you to just like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. You know what I mean? And just stand on it. I feel like just trying to be passive about things, it allowed it to come back later like, oh, you weren't tripping all this time, but now you want to trip. No, really, it's been bothering her the whole time, and she should have just said that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like the show itself is going to make it hard for the two of them to fix any friendship because, you know, that's the thing. When you're on TV and you real friends with somebody and y'all have a back and forth, typically in real life, you can have your back and forth and then I don't talk to you, you don't talk to me, and then eventually we might get over it and start back talking. But it's not allowed to happen when you're on television together. When we fall out, then they're going to make us keep bringing it back up. Everybody get to have an opinion about it. It's got to go viral. It's about to be a mess. So that's why I say it can, in my mind, probably get worse going into the next season. So either she just needs to address how she feels and be fully transparent or no. And I told Shamea a few things. One.
Okay, so I agree with Kandi when she said bring it up. However, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Why I agree Shamea should have brought it up. Because, you know, harboring feelings and you trying to escape those things, they do, the sum of it makes it hard, right? But here's my thing though. I feel like when Shamea was on the show, she brought up some of her grievances with Porsha back then. Were we not? What Porsha? See, here's my thing. I think Porsha pretends like she don't know what's going on. I agree with Kandi, but some of this stuff Shamea been talking about not coming, Porsha not coming to her weddings and stuff like that. That shit is not new, y'all. That's not new. Miss Peggy, we did not hear Kandi say nothing about giving Shamea no bad advice, because I think what she just said was actually profound. But here's my thing. Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. I also think it's deeper when it comes to Porsha and Shamea, because I think a lot of their beef, not only does it have to do with them, but I think a lot of their beef got to do with their mamas. And that's just facts. Because I don't think when you have a beef with my mama, or your mama got a beef with my mama or something like that, then 9 times out of 10, I'm siding with my mama. And so I really think that their beef is more so solely with their mothers. I do agree that Shamea was passive this season, right? And it did backfire in her face. But I also have to say that Shamea has been talking about some of this stuff way before now. She ain't just come out and say, oh my God, Porsha did but back then, if y'all watched the show, she had things to say about Porsha back then. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I think essentially what the key thing is Kandi is right. I do think that she should have told how she felt instead of waiting till the reunion, wait till the end of the season, or waiting throughout the season. So Shamea started the season off good, right? They made it seem like all the girls really felt the way about Shamea, and then as the episodes go on, hell, we got to episode 2 and we was like, now Shamea, girl. Episode 3 was like, now Shamea, girl, get it together. So I agree with Kandi on those pieces of it, but I also think that Shamea has been talking to Porsha, and Porsha is not an innocent bystander in this friendship. I don't care what none of y'all say. Porsha is not innocent in this friendship, and everybody keeps saying Porsha got to be telling the truth and this, and Shamea just straight up lying. I don't believe that. Here's what I believe, and I keep saying this, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this. Porsha and Shamea are both wrong in their friendship and what they have done. Porsha has been passive aggressive, just like Shamea has, right? I think all of that. Kandi giving Shamea a pass. What is Kandi giving Shamea a pass for? Yeah, I think both of them are I think both of them are at fault for where their friendship is. I think Porsha and Shamea both are at fault, because I feel like they have things about themselves that I feel like each one of them should be working on, of course. But yeah, I think they're all a part of this. And so when I see people saying, Porsha ate the reunion up, she ate Shamea up, and she did this, she did that, and I'm thinking to myself, nobody wins in this situation because Porsha ain't innocent. Kandi giving Shamea a pass because she is one-sided. How can she say she don't think she lied, and how can she not tell her that she was wrong for talking about her to all of the other ladies? I mean, and that was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. But she did say in this clip, she did say that Shamea was passive. She also said that Shamea should have been and said some things. I feel like she held her friend accountable. I do. Now, as far as the lying thing, Yeah, we did see Shamea do some lying. We did see Shamea do some lying, but hell, Porsha lied too. I feel like Porsha lied too. Again, for me, I don't put all of this on Shamea. I'm not gonna do that. I know that Shamea did not have a good reunion. I know things don't look good for Shamea, but I'm not gonna put this all on Shamea. Porsha is a manipulative person as well. Porsha is extremely manipulative, and so I don't. I guess for me, this is for me. Porsha sitting back and let me tell y'all what Porsha do. What I noticed that Porsha kept doing. Porsha kept talking over people. Porsha talks over people because she don't want. It's almost like she don't want the real truth or the real gag to gag people or to come out. So Porsha feels like she can talk over people before they actually get out their sentiments or what's going on. And I see that Porsha uses that as a weapon with a lot of people. So again, I do think that they are both wrong in this friendship, and I think that they are equally wrong. I also think too that it becomes an issue when we talk about mamas. I believe that's an issue, and I actually believe Shamea. I don't think, and this is just me. I don't know Shamea mama. I don't know Diane like that. You see what I'm saying? But here's my thing: when it comes to the whole daycare situation, if they were already have fallen out as friends, I get it. But if the mothers were friends, then I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be upset with you about that if we were friends. And if you didn't give me a courtesy call to be like, hey, like you could at least offer me a job or something around there if you was going to do that. You know what I mean? But again, we only got the surface level information of that. I don't think we know all of the details behind it, but just based off what's been presented to us, that's another thing. So again, Porsha not innocent, Shamea not innocent. Did Shamea lie? Yes, Shamea lied. And I literally just said that Kandi saying that Shamea didn't lie is wrong because Shamea did lie. So, you know, Porsha was super vague with what happened between the mother, which made it confusing to understand. Right. And then you come out here, you literally come out here and you put it on social media for social media to feel a certain type of way about it, and then you turn around and delete it. I don't like that. See, this again, that's why I said Porsha is not innocent to me. And Shamea did the same thing when Porsha posted her receipts. Child, Shamea came back and deleted what she posted as whatever, as an explanation. So again, I think they both wrong, to be quite honest. I think she was vague because they plan on making it a storyline next season. Could be. Good morning, everyone. Apologize. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you. Kandi needs to stay out of it. She's not on the show anymore, and she needs to mind her business. Her input isn't needed. Okay. But I don't think this had anything to do with the mothers. This is deep feelings. I do think it has a lot to do with the mothers. I do. And let me tell you why I think it has a lot to do with the mothers. Because Diane spoke on Shamea in the first or second episode. I think it has a lot to do with the mothers. I do. I see Porsha telling Diane things about Shamea, and I see Shamea telling her mom things about Diane and Porsha. Oh yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the mothers. Shamea been saying stuff like, you said, yeah, Porsha lied, but did we catch her and won this season towards Shamea? I blame them both for the downfall of their friendship. Chef Shamea is loud too. Yeah, I agree with all of it. But one thing that I know that Porsha uses as a weapon is she elevates her voice when she doesn't want certain things to come out, or when she doesn't want certain things to be said. I feel like, yeah. Why Kandi can't give her opinion Everyone else is. That's a good point too. It is all about the moms. I think it's about the moms. I think 80. I say, because you ain't gonna play about your mama. I think 75% about percent of it is about the moms. I do. I sincerely believe that. And then let's talk about this too. So Shamea had I guess after the reunion, she did this video. The video didn't make Shamea look good. I gotta be honest about that. That video did not make Shamea look good. But I guess it was Shamea trying to apologize, right? But I don't like people like Shamea's mom. And I hate to say that because I don't want to come off sounding crazy or nothing. And I'm not talking about her mama like that, but her weaponizing what was going on to like, and then y'all got the praying and I was so confused. I was like, girl, what is this? What is this? I did not like that. And I don't like when y'all always try to bring the Lord and stuff to weaponize what you've done. Shamea was just flat out wrong. Ain't no prayer needed. I'm sorry. Ain't no prayer needed. What is we praying for? What are we praying for? Ain't no prayer needed. Accountability is what's needed. What is we praying for? Y'all literally love to waste God's time. Okay? Y'all literally love to waste God's time because the whole time she praying, I'm like, girl, what is this? What is this? Why are we bringing the Lord in on Shamea when Shamea did what Shamea did all season long? And I do believe that Shamea is very calculated. I do. I believe Porsha is calculated. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think on both sides, Shamea and Porsha are both wrong. But girl, that chanting and the shenanigans before it and all of that, because here's the thing. How do you go into prayer after you done literally shaded the hell out of somebody and then gonna say, Lord, cover us? Ma'am, what? Why y'all always doing that? That is such a bother to me. And I just was like, I don't know about this girl. I don't even want to listen to this. Okay? I don't Porsha knows how to play the game. I still think Porsha is very calculated. She may know how to play the game because she's been in it for a while, but she calculated. I think they both calculated. And they was booty popping and stuff on the trip. How her mama gonna say she is above them? They are the same. They are the same. And see, I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this. I do believe that Porsha. I do believe. What's up, Ray? That prayer was so cringy, and I will not play that over here. I will not. I just want to know why y'all bothering the Lord. Porsha is winning. Okay, win, Porsha. I was just confused. I was just like, why are we wasting the Lord's time? Why we bring the Lord in there? I think Shamea had a plan to vilify Porsha and blame her for the state of their friendship while keeping her hands clean in front of the cameras, and it blew up in her face. I can see that too. I can see that too. Because one thing I will say is Porsha wasn't on the smear campaign like Shamea was. Porsha was not on the smear campaign like Shamea was. Okay. Shamea was going from interview to interview, being extra shady to her friend or whatever. So I do totally agree that Shamea, in my opinion, was going around doing a smear campaign on Porsha. I do agree with that. We all need some holy water after that prayer. I'm telling you, it was horrible. I was just like, girl, what is it? And let me tell y'all, I actually heard it on Kempire's channel. I was watching Kempire's review yesterday, and I was listening, and I was like, girl, what in the hell is this? What is this? This is so cringy. So, listen, some people want Kandi to be quiet. Some people want Kandi to give her opinion because, A lot of people have said, "Oh, Kandi's been quiet. Kandi's been quiet," and Kandi come out and speak, and then now everybody want to know why Kandi talking. I mean, listen, I think a lot of these ladies can't win for losing because folks wonder why you quiet. Then when you come out and you say something, they wonder why you talking. So, listen, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just reporting it to you guys. Shamea disappointed me tremendously as a housewife. I was one of the ones who wanted her to have a peach because I like her, but now, you know what, Ray? Again, in the beginning, I was rooting for Shamea. I was like, okay, Shamea is something new, it's something refreshing, and I think in the beginning she was a key. She was a key, but then I felt like she started oversharing. I felt like she really started showing her hands. She really started showing who she really was. And I don't care what y'all say. I don't care for Britt Edie, but Britt didn't really talk about your child like that. You came out here making it sound like when she was doing that, when she was doing all them interviews, she made it sound like that. And y'all, it ain't nothing but hearsay when we say that, when we hear that Britt allegedly called Shiloh the R word. But we don't know that because we didn't see it, we didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I think even how she did Britt was crazy too. So, and I don't like Britt, and y'all know that. I can't stand Britt. But Shamea, you definitely, yeah, your first season was a rough one. Okay, it was a rough one. All right, and so I don't know. Maybe this platform is just not for you. Um, and that's okay. Sometimes you got to go through the first season to understand that it ain't for you. And I think that this platform is not for you, baby. I think this platform is not for you. Now, what I will say is that we do know that I'm gonna always keep baby Shiloh in prayer because we do know that her baby, has had some complications. Um, and so I'm gonna always do that. But Shamea, yeah, I don't really think like this platform. I don't really think it's for you. I don't. Oh yeah, Harold. Yep. That's pretty much what I'm saying in a nutshell. All right, y'all. Enough about reality TV. I'm okay with it. Let's move on with the rest of our morning show because it's gonna be what it's gonna be, honey. All
News
right.
alert.
So unfortunately, y'all, yesterday there are multiple people who have been reported dead after the Midtown Manhattan powering took place yesterday. Yesterday. Okay. So um at least 6 people were reportedly powered by this man, and at least the last time I looked it up, there were 4 fatalities in regards to this. A gunman initially opened fire in the lobby of a building located at the on 52nd Street and Park Avenue. He went upstairs and powed additional victims before heading to the 33rd floor, where he was reportedly turned the pow on himself. The condition of the victims is currently unknown. Again, this was last night, but when I looked, there are 2 people who are in critical condition, and there have been some people who have unfortunately passed away. Okay, um, I'm still waiting on your Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Well, let me tell you something, Harold. My brother, please don't hold your breath. Please don't hold your breath. That's that. Literally, my brother. I don't want you to hold your breath because you're gonna pass out. Okay, you might. Something else might happen, but please don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Errol, let me be honest with you. I ain't even watched the clips on social media. That's how much I really give. I got too much on my plate anyway, and again, my mind just ain't gonna change. Okay, so again, prayers out to everybody that was involved. T-Boo says, I live in NYC. This is crazy. There have been pows all weekend in NYC, and that's not the first time I heard that. I heard that yesterday morning as well. Prayers out to the NYC. Y'all be very careful out here. Always check your surroundings because it's a lot going on. Hey, Shade in the city, boo, what it do, what it do, what it do. Good morning, good morning. So again, prayers out to those involved in this powwowing. It's just not, it's not it. Okay. Yeah, Harold already know. Harold already know. Uh. Um. Okay. So, oh y'all, I thought we were over this. I really did. I thought we were over this. This just means that we're about to go through the same shit all over again, y'all. Be prepared. Be prepared. We're getting ready to go straight back down Hell Avenue with this conversation yet again. All right. So, California Court of Appeals has set August hearing for Tory Lanez fight against the 10-year sentence in Megan Thee Stallion case. August the 18th at 9 a.m. is what time this is going to be. I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know that we're about to go through this stuff again. We're about to go right back down this same avenue all over again. And it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. So we're going to see what's going to end up happening. I hope they keep the leprechaun where the leprechaun is. And don't come up in here in my chat with the whole, he didn't do nothing, free Tory, because Toodaloo. Toodaloo. And here we are gonna go through this same thing where y'all gonna go down this. Y'all always do this same path. Y'all go down Megan Thee Stallion's who she done dated and who she done this with and who she done this with and all of these things. Girl, I'll be here reporting on it. But girl, child, we getting ready to go right back down that lane, child. All right, moving on. Y'all can say what y'all want to. I ain't have no clue about this. Karrueche and Deion Sanders. Listen, prayers out, and I'm glad that Deion Sanders is now doing well with his health. He did have a cancer scare. He had some surgery, and so he's fully, he's in cancer free. But this video was put out, and so Karrueche is now with Deion Sanders. Okay. What y'all got to say about it? Y'all got any feelings on it? I didn't know it. And so if they are a new couple, okay, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? Them dating been rumored for almost a year. Okay, well, this just lets you know, Time Out Sports Podcast, I don't keep up with these damn people until I get the news. Other than that, I don't keep up with these people. Time Out Sports Podcast act like I got a dictionary. I mean, a piece of paper over here with Deion Sanders and Karrueche damn name on it. Like I've been checking for them for the last damn year. I've been listening to them rumors. Time Out Sports Podcast. I don't know them people like that. Time Out Sports Podcast. He coming here talking about they've been dating for a year. Well, how I'm supposed to know that? I don't keep up with these people. How I'm supposed to know? Well, listen. I'm not bothered. I ain't know. All the people talking about. We knew. Look, Kempire even uploaded a video yesterday too because Kempire said he didn't know either, and so when he uploaded the video, there was somebody in the comments that said, "We've been knew about this. You didn't know." I'm with Kempire. How I'm supposed to know? You act like I got these people in my. You act like I'm checking for these people. I don't know these folks. Wait a minute, huh? Oh, look at there go April. April talking about she knew about them too. Who else knew? Who else knew? All y'all gonna come here talking about we knew. I been knew. I been knew about them. I been knew about them. I've been knowing about them for about 5 years. Child. Look, there go T-Boo. She know too. Child. Anyway. Nah, but for real, it gagged me a little bit because I ain't know. I wasn't keeping up with them people, but Karrueche, I mean, listen, if y'all are a couple, then more power to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all nothing but the best, child. Wish y'all nothing but the best. All right, moving on, honey. Moving on from Karrueche. Okay, so y'all, so there has been, this is a very sad story. This is a very, 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 very sad story. And let me get my iPad because that is where, or maybe it's here. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Now I saw this original story on Instagram and then it made me go Google it. Okay. So there's a mother in Baltimore by the name of Nicole Johnson. And I'm not gonna show you guys the full clip because I don't really, I don't really do that over here. She's 37, he's 57. Really? 20 years? Is that a bad thing? Jay is a Gym 8. Is that a bad thing? Hey, IPV, he's old enough to be her dad. I don't like it. Well, TLP, the reality is y'all can't tell these folk who to date and stuff. Now, wait a minute. Is that a bad thing? Okay, so what y'all out here saying about what's the name dating and then had a baby with the young man? I think they're both old enough to make the decision. Y'all, sometimes people like older men. I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that. I would see if it was more of a grooming type of situation. But for me, it's clearly not a grooming type of situation because they both grown. She may just want an older man. I don't really necessarily see anything wrong with that. Again, it'll be a different type of situation if there was some grooming or something like that involved. But if she's 37 and he's 57, that's a 20-year age gap. There's 20-year age gaps with a lot of people. I know some where there's more than that. So I don't necessarily see anything I don't necessarily see anything wrong with it. Y'all, it's a difference between somebody having a preference of dating someone older versus them getting with somebody that's older and they're younger and they're groomed into that situation. But y'all can't tell nobody when they get old enough and as of age that they can't talk to somebody older. Hell, let me inform y'all of something. Y'all know these old ass men stay hitting me up that's in their damn 60s. Okay? And I am nowhere near 60. Okay? It is the same thing. If I was to say yes to either one of them, it would literally be the same thing. Again, it's a difference if it was a grooming type of situation. That's not grooming. If that lady is 36, 37 years old, yeah, come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. If it was a grooming situation, it would be different. This ain't grooming because she is old enough to make a decision if she wants somebody old or older. Let me just say old because he's 57, but older. I mean, y'all. Now, come on. Y'all don't say nothing when I tell y'all them senior citizens be in my DMs. But Demi, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying it is a choice. It's a choice. I think if some people don't want to be with older people because you find it a certain way, I think that's different. But again, it ain't. I mean, how many times have we heard of females getting with older men? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't. If it was a grooming type of situation, I think it would be totally different. If she was 18 years old, 19 years old, dating him, he 57, then I could be like, oh, now that's disgusting. I don't really like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all, do I like older men? I do, but I don't like old decrepit men. And Patreon, I got something for y'all. There's this app called Jacked, y'all. It's a gay dating or gay hookup app. And let me hold on. How old is this man? Hold up. This man, according to his profile, y'all, and I know he old. according to this man's profile, y'all, are y'all ready? This man is 63 years old, hitting me up. Okay. He is 6'1", 211 pounds, and he talking about he want to take some dingaling. No. Then, this was his message to me. Again, I just think this is crazy. Okay. Wait, I'm just trying. Again, I could understand if this was a grooming type of situation, but this ain't grooming when it comes to Karrueche or Deion Sanders. What's happening over here is crazy. Now, mind y'all, he's 62, 63, whatever, and this is what he said. Mind you, the first thing he said, you handsome. I said, I appreciate it. You know, you give me a compliment, I'm cool with that. He said, yes, sir. Now, mind you, at the time, he ain't had no pics on his profile. And I really don't talk to people who don't have no pics on their profile. Okay? And so, so then, y'all, this was Sunday, June the 8th, 2025. He said, good morning. What are you looking for this morning? Girl, what am I looking for this morning? I ain't looking for shit, honey. Cause you acting like we finna get ready to hunch or something. He talking about what you looking for this morning. I said, look, this is what I responded back with. I'm looking for a miracle. He asked me what I was looking for. I said, I'm looking for a miracle. What about you? He said, okay. And then he hit me up on June the 15th. He said, sup, sexy black man. I said, sup. I said, God is so good, girl. I was acting like I was acting like I was seated right next to the Lord. Okay, wait. Then he said, haven't heard from you in a while. How you doing? I didn't respond. Then he said, I'm about to get ready to lay down and get my fantasy on, wishing I had a sexy brother to bang my game up. Like, sir, what? What? Sir, you're looking for somebody to do what? And then he said, this was Monday. This was yesterday. Yesterday, he said, How you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a while. So how are you doing on this app? I've pulled a few. I was trying to pull you, but you weren't having it anyway. Hit me up when you get a chance. What? Listen, again, y'all. I can't do these people. I can't. Listen. I do like older gentlemen to an extent, but y'all, this man. I mean, he say he's in his 60s, but he look like he like in his 70s, y'all. And can you imagine me? Can you imagine me try? I'd be so afraid. I would be so afraid. I'd be like, I ain't trying to break your hips. I ain't trying to break your. I ain't trying to break your hips or nothing. So you gonna have to, baby. Y'all, this man ain't got no damn money. Man ain't got no damn money. Y'all talking about get your coin. Y'all, man ain't got no damn money. You talking about you done pulled all these people. Let me respond back because he online right now. Hold on, let me see. How can I respond to this? Let me see. What can I say? He said hit me up. Let me see. How can I say this? Okay, let me see. Grand Risings. No, Harold, no sir, no sir. I am not responding to that man, y'all. I'm not. Listen, I said that to say, y'all. I said that to say that again with the Karrueche and the Deion thing. I don't think that it's as. I think it's a personal preference. Like if you like an older man, older women, that's what you like. Just as long as everybody is consenting adults and can consent to it, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be a different situation if it was grooming. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for the laughs because that was the key. If you send a response now, you would never give it. I ain't send a responding to that man, Demi. I wish I would. I wish I would. I ain't sending him not now response. Baby, I won't be able to keep that man off my nuts. I won't be able to keep that man off my nuts, honey. Hold on. Yes, that's it, Harold. That's it. I just saw your DM. That man had his hips replaced. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so let's get back into the things, y'all, because y'all cutting up. Y'all cutting up. Okay, so there's a Baltimore woman who and I don't know if they just released the video footage, but y'all, I watched the full 44-minute video footage. And let me just kind of put the link in the chat so that you guys can go look it up for yourself too. Now, let me just kind of give y'all a basis of what's going on here. So there's a mother, not a mother, an aunt, where she had a traffic stop, right? They stopped her in traffic. And as they stopped her in traffic, the police, was telling her to open up her suitcase. She said she had all of these blankets and covers and quilts and stuff. She'd been living in a car, all of this, right? Y'all, again, if you can't take it, I don't want you to go watch it. If you can't take it, I don't want you to go watch it. But the reason why I watched it and I got something from it was because I really liked how the officers responded to this. So she had been riding around in the car with her deceased She unalived her 7-year-old niece and her 5-year-old nephew. And she, the officers made her take everything out of the car. They made her open up all of these bags and stuff. And so here is the actual video. And again, I'm not gonna play it, but I'm gonna share this video with you guys so that you guys can go look at it. This video has 12 million views and it's only been up for 2 days, y'all. So a lot of people are looking at this. So I just put the link in the chat. It should be coming soon. There it goes. I want y'all to go look at this. If you can stomach it, if you can take it, then please go look at it. What's crazy is that the officers, you can literally hear the officers. The officers are angry, as they should be, right? They see something. There's this one officer, you can literally hear. I think what I liked about it was unity, because you hear the officers telling the other officer, like, calm down. I know this is bad. Then that officer will go talk to her. She'll piss them off, and then they'll come back and they're standing around each other like, calm down. I know this is bad, but we got to do our job. We got to work. We got to make this thing happen. We're going to get her. Like, you can hear them encouraging each other, and I think that is really dope. If you guys have not seen this video, they don't show you don't see any bodies, you don't see anything. The only thing that you hear is the officers telling her to open up the suitcase, show us what it is. And then she was like, they took her into custody. They took I don't know if that was the aunt, the cousin, whoever that other lady was, but they took her into custody as well. It was a mess. It was a mess. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, that one officer couldn't stomach it. He could not stomach it. But here's the kicker part, y'all. So when they did the first initial search and they found, or she uncovered the suitcase or opened up the suitcase, right? They thought it was just one body, child, until they went searching some more and found another one. So let me read this article here really quick as it pertains to this. All right. So a Baltimore woman was sentenced to 50 years in prison on Monday after the remains of her niece and nephew were found in the trunk of her car during a traffic stop in 2021. According to the Baltimore County State's Attorney's Office, in July of 2021, Baltimore County Police pulled over Nicole Johnson in Essex. During the traffic stop, the responding officer smelled the unmistakable odor of a decomposed body, and at one point saw maggots inside of the bag. Police said that Johnson eventually removed a blanket from her trunk, exposing the remains of one of the children during a search of the vehicle. Officers found a plastic bag with the remains of the second child. The children were 7-year-old niece Jocelyn Johnson and 5-year-old nephew Larry O'Neill, according to police. She was the where's the mother? So was that other lady the mama, or what was that? I don't know who the other lady was. I don't think I ever got maybe this article tells. Johnson told police that she was taking care of the kids as their mother wasn't able to. But officers later discovered that the mom had tried to get the kids back, but Johnson never showed up. Okay, so that wasn't the mother. Police records show Jocelyn may have been dead for a year. Whoa. Johnson told police that they were staying at a motel in May of 2020. Okay, so that girl was just her friend. Okay, got it. In May of 2020, when she hit the girl, causing her to fall and hit her head. I do remember this story. But I ain't seen this video until now. Johnson further described to the police how she put her niece's body in a suitcase and kept her remains in the car for months, according to the police. She also said that her nephew Larry had an injury 2 months prior to the traffic stop and never woke up. Oh my God. She put Larry's body in a plastic bag next to his sister. There were 53 unalivings reported in Baltimore County in 2021, according to data from the state. 5 of those people were reported homicide cases were within 21221 zip code, which is Essex. Okay, so that don't really have nothing to do with it. Okay, so that's it. She was sentenced in February of this year. She was sentenced to 50 years in prison. So I'm just gonna assume, Miss Linda, that the friend didn't get in trouble. I don't think the friend got in trouble. But if you watch this video, you'll see that they also took them to, like, I guess, the precinct to question them, and then they transferred them, I guess, to another precinct where they, questioned them some more. So I guess the other lady didn't get in trouble. I guess, she said she didn't know. She was stunned. She was shocked. She didn't know what was going on. That's what she said. So I thought that this was very interesting. And y'all, I was up early watching that video, and I thought, because I had seen it on Instagram. Yeah, when you just scrolling through the reels or whatever, and I seen it on Instagram, and I saw the original video that they uploaded a couple days ago. YouTube removed it, and I don't know if they removed it because of the blurs. The blurs wasn't covering up certain parts that it should have been. Okay, so they let the friend go. Okay, that's what I thought. One of them only weighed 18 pounds and the other weighed 20 pounds. That is sick. That is sick. You got to be a sick human being, yo. You have to be. You have to be a sick human being. Since we're on the topic of this kind of stuff, let's go ahead and talk about this young man that you guys see on that you guys see up here on the thumbnail. He goes by the name, or his name. Now he goes by the name. His name is Julian.
All right, listen.
His name is Julian Brown. Okay, and so Julian Brown developed a machine that turns plastic into fuel, and is safe, but staying out of the public eye for his protection. So there was a point where he was missing. Now, from what I saw on Facebook, and I don't know if this is true. Oh, no. Okay, so it is true. I'm getting ready to read this to you. Okay, so hold on. Okay, here we go. So let me read this. So a 21-year-old inventor from Metro Atlanta named Julian Brown developed a breakthrough technology called Plastoline, a solar-powered reactor using microwave paralysis to convert plastic waste into usable fuels like gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. On July the 9th of 2025, he posted a cryptic video claiming that he was certainly under attack and urging his followers to keep me in your prayers before suddenly going offline. Concerns over his safety grew rapidly through no official missing persons report has been filed. Atlanta police confirmed that they were not investigating him as a missing person. His mother later confirmed that he is safe, but intentionally keeping a low profile for his security, refusing to provide more details due to safety concerns. And I don't blame him.
I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know to just kind of have your eyes open. And I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. So I'm still working. I'm still building. Nothing's gonna stop that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout because I'm under attack. All right, listen, everybody.
Yeah, he's 21 years old, and I really wish that he wouldn't go around like by himself or anything like that. Cause y'all, these people are out here. They nuts, man. They're nuts. So I'm praying for him. I'm praying for his safety. We do need to protect people like this at all costs. Listen, they don't do no more but want to take his invention and create it and make it their own and make it seem like they the ones that made it. We know exactly what they're trying to do. But let's keep him in prayer so that does not happen. You know what I mean? All right, moving on to our next story. Yeah, we got just a few more. Child, let's go ahead and get into Dr. Umar. So I'm gonna play this clip, and then we're gonna go from there.
Brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMA. Brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or HEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bill. HEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay. Our utility bills, we're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay and PayPal. If you can spare a few dollars, send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, or my PayPal, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, brothers and sisters, we will overcome. Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. New Orleans, Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, I'ma see you. Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got our utility bills. We're coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for a certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you could send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Black Queens forever. Snow Bunnies never. Enjoy your weekend. Leo season forever. Peace and Pan-Africanism. 'Africanism. 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 'Africanism
Girl, what the hell is all of this Leo season and Pan-Africanism and all of this extra stuff? And why the hell do you repeat everything 3 or 4 times? Girl, y'all go around there and get that man. Y'all donate to that man. Y'all donate to that man. Queen Lulu Boo Boo-nism and all of this extra stuff. Girl, we don't care about none of that. If we like, what you want us to do? Queen Lala Pookie Mama needs like, I'm just confused. Now, I gotta play that first clip because she said something in that first clip that just didn't quite make sense to me. But hold on.
Brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account.
Ain't it already frozen? Your ass big smile. ain't it already frozen? What you mean when it y'all, I can't. I can't. I can't. Okay. I don't you have to have a card or something connected to your PayPal in order for you to get your PayPal money? That would go through your bank, right? Because ain't it got to be a debit card or something like that? And what do Leo season got to do with it? Listen. Well, listen, if y'all not going to bless Dr. Umar with the blessings, then y'all come around here and send the blessings to me. I ain't got a problem with it. Listen, if y'all want to bless this platform with a few dollars, y'all definitely can bless this platform with a few dollars because we've had a great morning show thus far. But Dr. Umar, let me just no, you can get a PayPal credit card. Oh, okay. Well, sir, I don't know what to tell you. I don't really know what you want us to do. I don't know what you want us to do. Lady D said we ain't got it, but we got money for King Father Chef of the Pickle. Oh my. Thank you, Lady D. Thank you. I appreciate that. You ever talking about King Tut of the Tuts and the Toots and Queen Mother Queen Teresa and all these other people? Girl, who is these people? We don't know these people. But I did hear he do take care of his mom, but sir, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you, sir. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you so much, Lady D, for your super chat. I appreciate it. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we're almost done, y'all. Dora the Explorer. Boots. Okay, so girl. Trumpisha, Trumpisha, Trumpisha. I would tell you to come get you a chair and sit at the table, but we don't want your ass sitting at our table. We don't want you sitting down at our table because what we got to tell you and what we got to say, we don't want you sitting down at our table. Sir, you are trying everything to deflect. You are trying everything to try the American people. Trump wants Beyonce prosecuted. He claims that she paid $11 million to endorse Kamala Harris. People are saying he's doing everything to avoid releasing the Epstein files that the DOJ confirmed that he was on. Sir, your deflection doesn't work with us. See, because we knew you was lying from the very beginning. We knew you was lying on your campaign. We knew you was lying on everything. We knew you was lying. So let me tell you about us. This is why we realize that you are using everything to distract. And you cannot distract us. We cannot be distracted. Okay? We cannot. Oh, somebody really did send a cash app. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, April, baby. I appreciate your cash. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Sir. Again, there's nothing you can do. You can come out here and talk about you want to prosecute Beyonce. You can come out here and say that you want to prosecute the new Pope if you want to. We don't care. We knew you was lying then, and we know you lying now. The DOJ confirmed it. Pam Bondi said that she told you that your name was on their list. And then y'all, yesterday I did a live video because he said that he had never been to Epstein Island. He said he had never been around there to Epstein Island. He never had the privilege of going to Epstein Island, but then turned around and said that he was invited and turned down the invite. Man, say again, get out of our face with the bullcrap. Because again, you're doing everything to deflect that your name is on these files. And listen, when it comes to Maxwell and you trying to pardon Maxwell, we knew what Maxwell was capable of doing. Let's not forget that Maxwell was the person who conducted, who called all these underage young girls round there when it came to Jeffrey Epstein. We knew what she was capable of doing. So of course you're pardoning someone like her. Of course. I don't think she need to be pardoned. I think she need to keep her ass there. She need to rot in jail. That's the way I feel about it. She need to rot where she at. I don't believe for not 1 second you sitting here pretending like you didn't do this and you didn't. Girl, yes you did. Sit down. And again, talking about, I don't think this is the right place to have the discussion. Well, when is the right time and the right place to have the discussion, sir? With your deflecting ass. Elon Musk said that he was on the files too when they were having their lovers spat. Exactly. I believe that man was on there. Again, this is the same man who promised his people that he was going to release this. And then all of a sudden, MAGA seems to be all of a sudden so, oh my God, now this is the last straw. This just so happened to be the last straw. Girl, bye. And as I stated to the MAGA nuts in the first place, if this is really what is putting the cherry on top of the Cool for y'all got another thing coming. Okay, so we talked about Kandi, we talked about Kenya, we talked about the aunt that did the things to the kids. We talked about Dr. Umar. We talked about Mr. Brown, not Mr. Brown, but y'all know Julian Brown. In other news for Miss Beyonce, let's talk about this real quick. Miss Beyonce, Black History in the Making. Beyonce Cowboy Carter Tour is officially the highest grossing country tour of all time with an overall gross of 407.6 million across 32 shows. First of all, and y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, they going broke. They going broke because they done set up here and they done took a mortgage out on their house. How many times have I told y'all to stay out of the rich people business? That ain't none of our business. That ain't none of our business. No, I think her charges were federal charges. Yeah, that's federal. And that's what I was going to say next. IPV. I know them people that actually sing country music and all of that kind of stuff. I know they pissed. Beyonce, they ain't never inviting you over there to the Country Music Awards. Don't ever think you getting the invite. You're not coming and stumbling on their territory, not with something like this. I 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 like this. Shout out to Beyonce. And this is for them people who kept saying that her Cowboy Carter tour was gonna flop. Where the flop at? Where the flop at? No. For those of y'all that said the Cowboy Carter was gonna flop, where the flop at? I don't see the flop. Okay. Speaking of greatness, give me 1 second. Let's get into it, baby. First of all, congratulations to Dr. Melody Sheree Rogers for being in Forbes, y'all. That is huge. That is huge. Can y'all still hear me? What the hell just happened? Lord, I'm hoping and praying that you provide me with a new computer soon. I'm hoping and praying you provide me with a new computer soon. Can y'all still see and hear me? Or not see me, but can you guys still hear me? Check, check, mic check. Check, check, mic check. Okay, y'all can't hear me. I don't know what the hell just happened. But y'all can't see the screen. I put the article up on the damn screen. What happened? Okay, let me try to delete this. And let me go back. Let's try this again. Oh no. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. It had closed out my pages. Got it. Okay. Now, let's go back here. Window capture. Let's remove this one. And let's add this one. Okay. Here we go. All right. So let's get into it. Let's read it, honey. So this was published yesterday at 3:14 p.m. Hydration meets radiance. These Luxe body oils deliver the perfect post-sun glow just in time to soak up the latest golden days of summer. As the season winds down, our skin is often left craving extra care. From salty beach days to rooftop evenings, your body's being putting in work. So why not reward it with healthy, dewy glow? Late summer is the perfect time to swamp heavy lotions for nutrient-rich body oils and nourish at once. Much of the renewed obsession with body oils and glowing skin routines can be tracked back to Black TikTok creators whose shower routines, post bath rituals, and full body layering techniques have gone viral. With millions of views and growing fan bases, their routines have sparked a broader appreciation for international body care and everyday ritual glowing up. I've tested and reviewed the best body oils from lightweight everyday staples to indulgent glow enhancers. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so this is reviewed and approved. Okay, so basically what they're doing is they're going down to the oil. They're going through the oils, but we gonna slide on down here to Seventh Avenue Beauty, honey. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get down here to Seventh Avenue Beauty, and here we go, baby. Seventh Avenue Beauty Body Oil. Shout out to Melody Sheree. All right. It is best for a rich glow with black girl luxury energy. These ultra hydrating oils deliver a radiant, non greasy glow and are infused with indulgent scents like coconut and rose, perfect for melanin rich skin that deserves to shine. Founded by Melody Sheree, entrepreneur and former star of Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville, the lines reflects her signature blend of glamour, intention, and everyday luxury. Shout out to Melody Sheree for making it into Forbes. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. Shout out to Melody Sheree for being in Forbes for her Seventh Avenue beauty line. If I have a mod that can drop Melody's link in the chat, that would be great for her website. You guys can go to her website. You can also go to TikTok. There are a lot of sales and stuff that are on TikTok. But I want to say congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to Melody, because this is huge to be mentioned in Forbes. Okay. And so I want to give her, I'm always going to give her a shout out because she's doing some big things. She also has a show that she's developing. There's a lot of things happening for Mel, and I'm so glad that they are. And we're going to celebrate every time. We're going to celebrate every single time. So shout out to Melody Sheree. I'm going to read this one more time. Seventh Avenue Beauty Body Oils, a rich glow with black girl luxury energy. These ultra hydrating oils deliver a radiant, non-greasy glow and are infused with indulgent scents like coconut and rose, perfect for melanin rich skin that deserves to shine. Founded by Melody Sheree, entrepreneur and former star of Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville, the lines reflects her signature blend of glamour, intention, and everyday luxury. I think that's dope. I think it's dope. So shout out to her. 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 If you have not gotten any of those oils, okay, then nobody's moves. So I'll put it in here. Y'all might be working at it. Give me 1 second. 7th Avenue. Beauty.net. Here we go. All right. There's free shipping over there. And y'all know, follow Mel on social media because I'm so sure she got a coupon code somewhere. Okay, hold on. All right. So Ooh. Oh. That's from my Goofy page, y'all. I done put it in here from the wrong damn page. What is going on with my computer? Why do it keep doing this? Sorry, y'all gotta see this. I can't see nothing. My screen is black. So whatever y'all can see, I can't see. I think it done kicked me out completely. Like, I can't see nothing. Girl. Y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Let me do this. Can y'all hear me still? I don't know how I'm gonna end this.